Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I thought today we could do a Q1 planner chat, update, all of that. So I pulled out all the planners and we're gonna quickly talk about what I'm using what for, what role it plays, and yeah. So there's a lot of stuff in front of me. I'm pretty overwhelmed. But I'm going to talk through it with you guys. So if you just want to sit and chat with me, maybe grab a snack or a drink and hang out, I'd love to have you here. Before we get started, I would also love if you take a second to like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And let's just hop right into it. So first things first, I want to create some type of method to this madness because this is a lot. So I'm going to create some piles. Okay. Okay, so here are my two piles. So this one here is the stuff that I'm using all the time. These here, not so much, but are still hanging around. Let's talk about these first, and then we'll go over my core system, I think. Okay, so let's chat these. So this is a Louis Vuitton pocket rings. This is a Louis Vuitton personal rings. And this is a standard Traveler's Company Traveler's Notebook. Let's talk Louis Vuitton. This planner lives in my purse. I do want to do a flip of it just to share it with you guys, but it's very simple. It's literally monthly, a daily section, and then notes pages. It just lives in my purse. I rarely honestly use it. I just like knowing that I have something in my purse that I can refer to if I need to make an appointment, if I need to jot information down. I also have like important receipts tucked in the back that I also want to keep. It's just, yeah, I just like having something in my purse that I can jot information down. But my Hobonichi 2 weeks is a little bit too big, so this just lives in there. I probably don't even touch it once a week. It just lives in my purse as a glorified notebook. There is a monthly calendar in here. I update it once. Like I will, at the beginning of the month, sit down, jot everything down that is happening in the upcoming month. And then that's pretty much all I update it, unless I do go ahead and like book an appointment or something. But it's not something where I'm like, oh, what am I doing today? Let me open this. Like, no. It lives in my purse because it's a really good size. So pocket rings, is it in use? Like, yes, it lives in my purse, but I can't even guarantee that I touch it once a week. So it's just kind of, I think of it very much as a notebook. So there's that one. Personal rings for a very long, I don't even know what this looks like. Okay. I'm going to take that out because I was actually looking for that not too long ago. So it's somewhat set up with inserts I would never use. Like it's just holding old inserts. For a while there, it was set up like for cash envelopes, and I still, as you can see, kind of use it for that purpose, but it still holds my cash envelopes, and then it literally just holds old inserts. It's just a storage place for me, mainly focused on finances. I don't use the inserts really anymore. It's just holding them, and I pretty much only come in here now for the purposes of adjusting, adding, or subtracting from my cash envelopes. So that's that one. If you do see it like in pictures and stuff, I'm not using it as an actual planner. It holds cash envelopes and old inserts. So yeah, I haven't like used this as a planner, I think, since 2018. Is that real? Is it 2018? Yeah, I think 2018, and then a little bit of 2019, like right at the beginning. And that feels like so long ago. I'm not selling this though. I'll never sell it. It was a gift, like a graduation gift. So it's not going anywhere, but I love it. I love it. And it's held my cash envelopes literally for years at this point. So it still exists. It still lives, like I consider it a planner because that's what it is. It's a personal ring bound binder. But I don't use it as an actual planner. But it hangs around. So if you see it in pictures, I'm not using personal rings. I'm just, it exists, and it's something I reach for every once in a while for finance and budgeting. So yeah, that's my personal ring agenda, my glorified finance book that I don't really do finances in. I just kind of use it as a holding spot for cash. But those are the Louis Vuittons. Then I've got this one. This is a standard traveler's notebook from the Traveler's Company, and I'm not using this right now. This is actually new. The cover isn't new, but so this book is new to me. It's a Kinbor Weekly, and this is like the layout that it has. I strictly purchased this for the purposes of memory planning. I don't see myself using this functionally at all. I used to do like Erin Condren sticker planning with EC kits and the whole works, okay? And I really enjoyed that, and I never want to go back to that style because it's not really my style, but I miss like sitting down and filling out my entire week decoratively of everything that I did. Like I remember doing that on Sunday afternoons every week when I was doing that type of planning, and really just enjoying that process. It's like reflecting as to everything that happened through the week. You're also being creative. So my friend Amanda from Amanda Lee Plans, she like found the Kinbor, or I think she had seen someone else using it, and she uses it now. I think she uses it as like a functional planner though. I'm not really sure, but her spreads are beautiful in it. And I was like, oh, I miss that like vertical style of planning for memory keeping. I don't really get along with vertical planning functionally, but yeah, this is literally, I purchased this as a fun planner just for fun. Like I just miss that fun element of planning. That EC planning was also legitimately just fun, and I miss that. I haven't had that in my planner system in a while, so I haven't done anything with it. I probably won't do anything with it until I graduate, because like this, listen, we're 2 weeks from finals. Like this is not the time to be bringing in a fun planner just to eat up some of my time. But I do have it. It was pretty inexpensive and it's undated, so there's no rush for me to start it. But I think it'll be a fun thing to do when I'm bored. I may film like with it every once in a while, but it'll probably be something I do off camera. I love filming Plan With Me's. I truly do enjoy it and talking to you guys, but also it feels weird for me to just plan in my Hobonichi weeks without you guys, right? But I also kind of miss just like throwing on a movie and just mindlessly placing stickers, which I don't really do that anymore when I'm planning because I'm chit-chatting with you guys, which I love and enjoy. But I think this may be like my personal planning outlet. I don't really know. It's new. It's sitting in my drawer. I'm not really touching it. And when I figure out what I'm going to do with it, like when I'm going to start using it and all that, I will let you know. As of right now, I don't know very much. I have it. So that's my Kinbor. So those are the 3 planners that exist, but don't really get used. They're around me, but they may pop up in photos every once in a while, but I'm not really actively using them. Okay, so this right here is what I would call my planning system. Let's do from bottom to top. So this is a Moterm cover, an A5 cover in the shade Taupe, I believe. And inside sits a Hobonichi A5 Day Free. This is my personal journal. I don't really show it on my channel or on my Instagram. It truly is my personal journal. In the front here, I've just kind of set it up like this, and I pick a sticker every month to represent the month. Haven't really found a use for this. I tried to use it in January. I used it until the end of the month, but it didn't really stick. And I'm not fussed about like trying to figure out how to use it. This is just a little tidbit of my January spread. I use a bunch of pet tapes in here, and I use my fountain pen, and I just kind of write. So every day I'll pick a memory, and it goes in the calendar box. So this is just an example of the first week of 2022. And this is, I'm just journaling in these pages, like just free form journal about whatever I want. There's absolutely no structure to them. I do set up like a monthly cover page, which I shared on Instagram. Like I'll do some sort of like little collage just to mark the beginning of a new month. So like this is March's cover page, and then it just goes into freeform journaling. I do really like it. It's a very nice little planner, and it works perfectly for me for journaling because it lets me have highlights in the monthly pages and then just a traditional notebook in the back. So really like this one. And I'm like 99.9999% sure it's going to be sticking around for the whole year. So yeah, a 5-day free. Then we've got the newbie. So this is the newest one to my collection. Okay, so then we have this one, and this is definitely the newest one to my system. And this is a Obesitology. It's housed in a Giglio Firenze B6 Appunto in the matte charcoal, matte Croco charcoal. And if you don't know anything about a Obesitology, it is essentially a blank notebook. I just posted a flip of this on Instagram, but it essentially, I set it up like literally bare bones. So yeah, I essentially just put a yearly overview and then a monthly cover page just to separate the months. This is just a list of all the things that need to get done before the end of the school year. That's done. Great. And then this is where I do my weekly pre-plan for all of my Plan With Me videos. And then every single day I just get a blank page, and whatever I want can go on that blank page. That's how I'm using this. That's literally it. Some days end up being like pretty empty, like this day. And then other days it's so full I need sticky notes to get all my thoughts on paper. Where's that? Like here. So it's a blank page per day for me. It's just a spot where I can wake up and brain dump everything that's on my mind on a sheet of paper, and it's down there, but my mind feels a little bit less cluttered. So I've been really liking this. I've been barely using any stickers. One week I did date covers, and then this day I used a box sticker because I messed up. So I needed to put something on top so I could still write something in this section. So that is the Obesitology. I truly do really enjoy this. I really like the cover too. This is my first Croco, like the matte charcoal. I've had a matte black and I loved it. I ended up selling it just because I don't use that size anymore. But I really am liking this charcoal. And I think it's going to patina to look like a black. It just comes out of the box more matte than the matte black does. But I think it's going to patina to look like a matte black. So I'm very happy with this cover. So that is my Obesitology. And then last but not least, the planner you guys see every single week. This is my Hobonichi Weeks. So it just looks like this. I just use the monthlies to mark assignments, due dates, deadlines, events, appointments, birthdays, work shifts, all the things. And then I just do a weekly spread. This was the spread I did this past Tuesday. I love it, okay? It's Wednesday when I'm filming. I absolutely love it. I think it turned out so cute, and I don't like color, but this is adorable. That is my little planner system. Is definitely these three. Hopefully over time, just from like a fun perspective, this will actually get added in and I'll start using it. But again, I'm in no rush right now. I'm just really enjoying it. And then if this gets added in, this would essentially be the system, right? This would be my memories, reflecting, journaling, and then this would be like my functional planning. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about where I'm at right now with planning. Things have definitely changed since the beginning of the year. I started out the year with these two. And then by the end of January, beginning of February, I pulled in this because I didn't like having the Hobonichi Weeks in my purse because I do use small handbags. Even though this is a relatively small planner, my handbags are so small, it still takes up majority of the room. So I pulled this in as a notebook, essentially, to have in my purse. And then March, I did pull in this. Just because I needed more space. I just needed like a blank space to write every day. Originally, I started off the year with a blank notebook tucked in the back of my Hobonichi Weeks, and I was trying to use that as dailies, but the room still felt like the space still felt a little cramped. I just wanted like a huge blank page where I could write whatever I want, and there wasn't really, I didn't feel cramped, and there wasn't like a space restriction. And that's why I felt the need to pull in like a bigger notebook, and I went for a B6. So that's kind of how and why my system has changed over the past couple of months, but I'm really happy about all the changes. I don't feel bad about any of the changes. This B6 has been so helpful for me, and I love that I don't have to carry my weeks out of the house anymore, and I can just bring this, because even like this is even a lot more durable because the Louis Vuitton planners are canvas. So I don't really worry about it at all. I don't even keep it in a planner cover, which I definitely do when I carry my Hobonichi Weeks out of the house. So yeah, there have been some changes, but I'm really happy about them. I think they've been well thought out changes that have still stayed true to the lessons that I learned in 2021, which is that like ring planners just don't really work for me because I can't archive them, and the only reason why this is working for me is because I don't have to archive anything. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm really curious. Let me know down below how your system has changed. Well, let me know down below if your system has changed, and if so, how and why, because I think that's really interesting to see how our systems evolve and change. And in terms of like planner peace, I don't know if it exists. Like, I don't know if planner peace exists. I think like you can be peaceful in any given moment if the system you have is working for you. But that doesn't mean that the same system will bring you the same peace a year from now, because your life may change and the things you need to keep track of and plan may change, and that's okay. I don't know. That's how I think and envision planner peace to be. The Hobonichi Weeks, I will say, has been the closest to like continual planner peace I've had. But I don't know. As of right now, the way I see my life going over this next year, 2 years, I think that I'll continue to use this, but you know, never talk in absolutes. I do really enjoy it, and it fulfills what I need it to fulfill, but I truly don't know. None of us actually know. Anyway, now I'm on like a philosophical tangent. I'm gonna go get ready for the day. Maybe I'm not supposed to film in the morning when I just wake up, because I just go on long chats. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Before you head out, please take a second to like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.